What's up, guys? It's Joey, and welcome back to the channel. And for today's video, I'm gonna do a RE game trailers video. And in this video, so how I'm gonna write these games is from like story wise. I'm thinking for one too as well. Um, if it's horror for the whole game, it'll be high up here. But if it's horror throughout but done in a stupid way in the story, probably lower a little bit. But if it's horror in the beginning and middle, but towards action in the end, probably lower as well. But if the action is done right, it'll be higher. It'll be higher. But if the action, if the action throughout, but done in the right way, it'll be higher too as well. Like I said. But with the action throughout the whole game and it's stupid and shitty, it'll be probably shit or D. Alright, let's begin with the original Resident Evil. Don't spend a wise S tier. Because like I said, iconic game. Boss survival horror to the way it's at right now. While this game, not only these games wouldn't exist, but any survival horror game would not exist. RE2, another classic game. And William. Reason why I'm talking about to my gameplay story, it doesn't matter. It's so iconic that what's the point in talking about gameplay? You know what I mean? It's so iconic. You can have the A below S tier. Like it brought some horror to the genre or to the table of how it should be. RE2, story is pretty good. You know, you're escaping Raccoon City. You're finding William, which is a good boss battles. His forms are terrifying, and the noise they make, were also disgusting as well. They were kind of gross, flesh-breaking noise. I love Ada, Leon, Claire, the Gator, Mr. X Tyrant. Um, this game does have a bit annoying enemies like the crows and dogs, and other enemies too as well that I can't think of the top of my head. Um, I like Sherry. I like Sherry too as well. And this game too, I don't like. Controls are the same thing. Gameplay wise, the same thing. Inventory, same thing as the original or the first one to say. But I see why you do A maybe. I see why because it seems that's have its flaws a little bit in my opinion. But yeah, again, classic game. S or A, I'm fine with. Nemesis, another great game. Nemesis, terrifying creature. You can like break through walls. You know, with tentacles, they can like whip you, something like that. Its final phase is more terrifying, where it's more like kind of like animal creature kind of thing, where his mouth goes like sideways. This game has like a good timer towards the end, where on the side of your screen there's just green radar. We see the missile coming towards you, and how far and see how far it is. That thing, the numbers go down. To see how close it's coming to you. This game also has an ending where you kill Nikolai too as well. But yeah, iconic game. I love Carlos. I love Gravedigger. This game does kind of go towards a little too actiony towards the end, in my opinion, with the final boss because more on a gun. But other than that, pretty solid game. Again, S or A, good ranking in my opinion for this game. Code Veronica is interesting. Heavily underrated game, but it's not as good. I'm going A tier because it's not as good as 1, 2, or 3. Because alright, this game is flaws. I hate Steve to a passion. This is why. His voice is annoying as hell. I think his character is even more annoying as well. Because why I think is annoying, they forced this kind of like bond with Claire and Steve to be like this weird kind of flirty thing. I don't like it. I think it's cringy and it doesn't belong in Resident Evil. I mean, it works with Leon and Ada because it builds up. But Steve just met Claire, and I know it's the same with Ada and Leon, but Steve's more annoying than Ada and Leon and Leon. Especially with his father or dad when his father gets killed. This boss battle is kind of annoying as well. Again, I hate Steve. He's annoying. Not as annoying as Ashley, but pretty up there in my opinion. Um, Ashford I think is even more annoying. Even I think he's annoying too. I don't like the it's dad's boss battle. We fight in that when you fight in that snow area where you can't see shit. And tank controls don't work in that area. But yeah, I love it. I love I say it's a boss battle, her final boss battle, where she's a worth 5 thing. Just fuck it, cause she's so hard to hit. And but yeah, gameplay wise it's good. Inventory is just it's different. But yeah, other than that, pretty solid game now still. Again, remake or R1 remake. Again, same thing as original, but done better, way better, in my opinion. Um, but yeah, yeah, let's move on. RE0, I hate it with a passion. I hate Billy. Look, I love Billy, but I think he's a little bit of a douchebag in my opinion. Sometimes. Um, Rebecca I like a lot. Um, but the story is so stupid. And Code Veronica story is pretty good. But in this game, so basically what happens, Dr. Marcus, I guess their assistant, or whatever, Albert, William kill him, and these like these real leech things, they make him alive again, and he wants to destroy the world, so maybe the Queen Leech is called. But that boss battle is so disappointing. You shoot one button, she dies. You have a board elevator. You bring him in sunlight. You shoot him, but it kills him, and that's it. Very boring boss battle, in my opinion. Um, I honestly want this game was a co-op. If it is, I'm sorry. If it is, then I'm sorry. But if it's not, I don't want you to do that. Gameplay wise, it's okay. The inventory, it's alright. But I don't like it. I think it's one of the worst Resident Evil games of all time. But not as bad as the games that some up here. But yeah. RE4. Only thing that's like an S tier, S tier, S tier ranking. Um, for me, it's A tier. This is why. Look, I love RE4. I think it's one of the best games of all time, in my opinion. But on the part of the game really brings the game down for me, especially towards the end of the islands where it comes. You have the guys with Gatling guns. You have JJ and his dumb machine gun. You have guys throwing dynamite at you. You move on, more Gatling guns. It becomes too actiony and less scary. Even on pro difficulty setting, on that part of the islands, it becomes way too hard, and it becomes way too more. It becomes more frustrating. Because in that part, you die a lot of times, as I have, and it becomes more frustrating than more scary. But this game brought some, called generators. They're terrifying. One of the best enemies in the game, almost as terrifying as Nemesis. But yeah, story wise, basically what happens is that Ashley gets kidnapped. You get infected with Las Plagas. So it's Ashley and Saller, the cult leader, wants her bring him home so she can I guess kill the president or something like that. But yeah, great story. I love Lewis in this game too as well. The puzzles are kind of easy, kind of funny, silly, and easy. Each session I felt that this kind of depressing feeling, like the atmosphere in this game was all dark and dreary, whereas like a sign of hope. But yeah, gunplay, good. This game system with the inventory. Yeah, this game the inventory system. It's one of the best of any Resident Evil. I love the attaché case. How it had the freedom to do this game insert system had the best freedom with the attaché case. You can move guns around how you want it. You can use this and that wherever you want. So I love how you can move guns upside down. You can move a handgun to the side, to the bottom, wherever you want it. It gives you more freedom. Do what you want in your inventory system. I love the merchant, iconic. I love Sailor. I love Leon's one-liners like bingo, sing kumbaya. It's on Boy Scout bonfire. That's bingo. Anything I'm missing in this game? But yeah, I know it's real actiony, but it's done in the right way. It's set like I said towards the islands. But yeah, I think A tier is the perfect ranking for this game because it's not S tier in my opinion. But yeah. Resident Evil 5. The same thing as RE4, but I think it's not worse. So right now, I'm gonna B tier. I don't like Sheva. I hate Irving. I think he's annoying. I think he never shuts the fuck up. I love how the bit process was Jill, because you won't expect it in my opinion. I love Wesker too in this game too. I like this boss part too as well towards the end. It's kind of easy. But again, this game falls towards the ending. The whole thing with the boat was meant to actiony. I don't know who's out there. What's on to give these guys guns? That was stupid, in my opinion. And again, you have JJ 2.0. Again, we've seen already. Stupid. And towards the end of the game, again, you have two of these guys with machine guns coming at you, and you gotta kill them both. And then meanwhile, you have this weird kind of grasshopper enemy coming at you. You have the gun Majahi, whatever they call them, coming at you. It becomes too actiony. I think it's even worse than on RE4. And it's with the inventory system. I don't know why they didn't keep the box in or the case in, because you have so limited space that because this is the idea of the inventory system. So when you reset the game, or let's say, if you forgot a gun in the game, you gotta reset, and not only that, your whole progress is reset too as well. So let's say you are defeating that boss battle, but you forgot your grenades or ammo. You gotta reset from the beginning of the boss battle in order to get that gun back. I hate it so much. This game has some of the most annoying enemies as well, in my opinion. The temple part is cool though. I will give them that. But other than that, the same thing as 4, but I think done a little bit worse. The AI in the game is done too as well. The story is good as well. The same thing as already 4 story, but done more differently. But yeah. Revelations. Kind of as a prizer. A tier. Honestly, when I first bought this game, I thought, oh god, another side Resident Evil game is gonna be mid-level tier, not scary. Well, I was wrong. Now, it is kind of actiony, but it's kind of scary. Like, yes, Skag Dad with the Mayday. Yeah, Rachel, I think her name is. She's terrifying too. She's terrifying with the found you. She's scary as hell too as well. You have the big giant wheel that wheel boss battle. That's also kind of cool. Morgan's alright. It's kind of boss battle, but he's alright. The story, same thing as RE4 and RE5, where you want to bring this I forget what they call the virus. I think it's a C virus, something like that. Something like that. Well, you want to spread to the ocean to affect the water supply of the stuff. I love Jill in this game. I love Jessica. I love Raymond, Jessica. Um, I forgot the long hair dude. I forgot his name. I forgot his name for some reason. But yeah, great game, great story. Great enemies too as well. I think they're all terrifying too as well. Another underrated game, not underrated, but another great Ori game in my opinion. Gameplay, it's good. The enter system is good as well. But yeah, RE6. Now this is become controversial. I know people that love this game and people that hate this game. Unfortunately, why is D tier? Because I think there's worse games on his list that I'm gonna get to in a minute. I love Leon's campaign the most. I hate Derek Simmons. To T-Rex, which were kind of an animal thing, a fly, like really a fly, and Jake's campaign with Walmart Nemesis. You have Chris' campaign, just too actioning. Like, am I playing Call of Duty Zombies, or am I playing a Resident Evil game? The story is dumb and stupid on all four stories, I have to say. Leon's campaign is shot with Derek Simmons. Chris' campaign, I don't know what story was in that game. I got stopped in Duavo from I get stuck on that weird kind of creature, or whatever it's called. I think it's called Halos, something like that. Now, Halos, I like. I think it looks kind of cool. So yeah, I guess I guess I stop that. Just campaign. I got to stop. One more Nemesis. I love Sherry in this game. Is a W in my opinion. But gameplay wise, it's okay. But the camera is so goddamn close to your character. I don't know why. Someone said this in the video, something like that. The camera is so close to your character. Why can't the first person to begin with? Like, I don't understand why. Now, I will say, no one brings this up in any other reviews, tier list videos, characters, anything. Crawler's boss battle is honestly kind of terrifying. Honestly, that part was the most horror-esque game in the game where you're going to experience. Like, for example, her face was coming at you, and we gotta run and avoid the arms, and you get caught in the arms. You gotta get out of the arms, and it builds tension up. I like it, but the ending of the boss battle is so disappointing. So all you do is shoot the face up, and shoot the barrels behind it. Again, that's all you do. That boss is so much better. Like, you're gonna have where the whole ship was her face and her arms when like came out and like that helicopter were molded arms. So I do think she's probably molded, like with Ethan and all that, but the whole other thing. But yeah, gunplay is alright. Someone that get played it is fun sometimes where you suplex enemies and all that. It is fun. I hate Helena. Otherwise, I mean Claire back. But yeah, again, Duava or too actiony. Again, love the enemies are RE5 in the bow section. Too actiony. We too actiony. I think if it's called a game like Apocalypse or something like that, and not called Resident Evil, it will be a pod because it is a good action game. But for a game what we call Resident Evil in the title, there's a big game called Resident Evil. It's not good. But like I said, this game called like Apocalypse be ranked way higher. Like I said, it is a good action game. Rev 2. I don't know. For my opinion, I don't like it. I think it's a little worse than Rev 1. Claire W. Some of the bosses in the game I don't like. For example, I don't know. For example, you fight a Hulk, the Hulk. I call him. the story is, I guess, kind of stupid. Basically, trying to kill Alice Wesker, which which she's alright, I guess. Um, I think it's kind of boring in my opinion. But yeah, solid gunplay, solid story, solid intro system. But other than that, no, nothing to say about it. It seems alright for one. But Mora, I think it's a bit. I don't like her. I think it's a bit annoying. But yeah, a lot better in the game. W2 as well. Um, anything else I'm forgetting? I love Natalia in the game too as well. That whole thing I like too. But yeah, really great story. Not great story, but pretty average story. But yeah. Um. So basically, the story of Up 2 is that Alice Wesker is trying to become in Natalia's mind or something like that, and she kills herself, but it doesn't work apparently. And Alice becomes this weird basically Claire's captured to this island where it was a weird like needle in the arm, and they feel some sort of panic. They panic. It goes off and it turns into we're like creatures. But yeah, other than that, pretty good story, I would say. RE7 was just tough. Right now, oh man. Honestly, when we got with 6 to 7, honestly, right now I'm gonna do S tier because this game brought survival horror back to where it was before with Resident Evil. You know, you have Jack Baker, which is almost as terrifying as Nemesis in my opinion. You break through walls, he follows you around, he taunts you. You know, I love Lucas. Marguerite's terrifying. You know, I love the house too. It's also a good atmosphere. You know, it felt Resident Evil. No, with the house, like the mansion, it felt like they're like, it felt like a reboot. Like, okay, people hated 6. Let's just start over right now. I'm seeing people react. You know, I like Ethan. I like Mia. Story I like too as well. He's up in Evelyn. I think that the final boss is kind of okay. Either you shoot her, you don't really do much. You don't even move. I don't think in the boss battle, other than in the beginning of the boss battle. But inventory, they brought the box back. W. The slots are okay. You don't get much slots, which I kind of like that. But it's Orange 5. There's one that didn't work because there's no box. This game there's a box, so it works. So let's say I'm no ammo, and I just go to the box, come back. I don't need to go through all these loading screens, this and that, blah blah blah. The story found something already. So Evelyn, so Mia we're kind of, I guess, you know, she's working for the I guess, how do I say it? These people that are trying to experiment on Evelyn. So she has powers where she can like go in your mind to like make you like do certain things. I don't know, it's something like that. But yeah, great story, great horror-esque game. But towards the end though, I would say it becomes way too action focused, like the boat. But is that boat section worth putting down? Maybe. Even the mine part, it's too actiony. Honestly, because of that, I'm gonna break it down to A tier for now. But like I said, great reboot to the series. S or A, but for now I'll leave it at S tier. Maybe I'll put it A towards the end, but I don't know. RE2 remake, absolutely S tier. In my opinion, top 5 best RE games of all time. Reason why, I'm not gonna say, oh, 2 is better than the original. I think the original and the remake both hold their own grounds. Like with 2, it's more terrifying. They both got the defense mechanics in the all-in-one remake. You know what that is? Say you get grabbed by a zombie. You can use a knife or put a grenade in his mouth, and it'll kill him. But this game has one of the best score physics of the game. Like you can either shoot off limbs, shoot off arms, you know, and it looks so cool as well. Especially when you get a crit hit on the heads, then it gets like pop sounds, and it's so satisfying. Mr. X, honestly, this remake, Mr. X, is better than the Nemesis in this game right here, which I'll get to in a minute. Story wise, same thing. Inventory, the box is back too, which was a great W. Yeah, gameplay wise, outstanding. You know, some of the boss battles in the areas are the best. I don't think William is not as good in this game as the original, but yeah, great horror throughout. I never felt actiony for the entire game. It's a really good remake done well. Other than this game right here, which I'm gonna rank C tier, because I did enjoy it more than 0, 1, and 6. Even though it's not as good, because you remember, this was our B team, because I guess they're focused on making RE8, because there's no clock tower, no gravedigger, there's no. I do think Carlos is better in this game than the original, only a little bit. I think he has more personality, in my opinion. Jill's okay in this game too as well. Story, same thing. You're stopping Nemesis or trying to save the missile. I say what is so cool is that time with the missile is gone. Like, and Nemesis final boss battle. Alright, so this game has no. It's a game boss battle. The only bosses in this game is fighting Nemesis twice and fight him in the end. That's it. There's no Gravedigger boss battle. There's no other bosses in this game. All on Nemesis. That's like all there is. And the boss battle Nemesis are so stupid. Like he runs around the things, and you put a mine in front of it. He blows up. He flies to the ground. You shoot him a bunch. He eats your bullets up. You kill him. Second time, you fight second time. You goes around in a circle. You fight him, but instead you're trying to kill him with this weird kind of like acid stuff, and melts him. Well, we'll say the railgun is pretty cool. But other than that, it's a pretty mid remake. Disappointing. I think C tier is good for it. It's a good rank for this game. No defense mechanics. I don't want to bring them back. Again, it comes to actiony too as well with the barrels. But Nemesis, like I said, it's not as scary. I think it's more annoying as well. But yeah, Village. Alright. Village, I think, is a good game. I'm gonna B tier. Here's why. Look, I love Village. I'm gonna do A. I haven't decided yet. But again, the ending. Fuck the factory part. It's so dark, and it's so hard to get around. It becomes more annoying and scary. And those enemies, I forgot what they call it. Those were robot dudes. So I kill them. There's where red circuit you shoot. But on Road to Shadow, of Shadow, they eat your bullets up, and they become more annoying than scary. And Heisenberg's boss battle is like you fight Transformers, like what the fuck. And Chris's part is like what the fuck. You're shooting machine guns at enemies. He's killing enemies at the right. He's killing the werewolves easily. The Vikings easily. He's killing that weird hammer guy with the missiles. You know, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm playing RE6 again. Like I can tell Village. I hope in RE9 because in ending the Village, kind of like Capcom, you fall into always again RE6 becomes too actiony again. Like if you read this game's content. if you read this game's content, this game would have been scarier than RE4 and RE7, but no, it was too scary. Yeah, what told you that was a bullshitter. Village. Other than that, I love Beniento's. I think I say the name section. I love the fish guy section. No, actually, the fish guy I don't like. I think it's okay. Boss battle, but again, he eats a boss up too as well. Silent story. So what happens is that if a child is missing, it turns out Rose is part of I guess the family. She has powers that we don't know about yet until the DLC. Um, I guess okay story. Mother Miranda is okay, I guess. Lady D's part, the castle part. I'm disappointed that she was in the game entirely because that has her actually be like as the main point of the game, like Salazar or Sazar or yeah, you know what I mean. Um, inventory. They bought the case, which is W. They bought the merchant on the W, but you can buy ammo on the game. Gameplay wise, first person. Again, I don't have the first person. It's okay, but I rather have over the shoulder in my opinion. But yeah, good game. A or B tier, it's good in my opinion. But the reason why it's B tier, because like I said, the ending of the game really brings the game to excruciating halt and really drives the game down for me. Survivor. I've seen gameplays of it, but I haven't played it. So it's okay, I guess. I'm gonna do C tier for now. Is that I haven't played it. I'm not. I've seen gameplay of it, but I haven't actually played it myself. Um, I love the ending boss battle. It's kind of cool. Um, I don't know much about it, so I'm doing C tiers because I've seen it. I think it's okay. Um, Gaiden, I haven't played it at all, so I'm not even gonna rank that game. Dead Aim, I have seen gameplays of it. Is this a rail shooter or a survivor? So I think both games have like a rail shooter kind of style kind of game. They're okay, I guess. I'm gonna C again because I don't play Dead Aim or Survivor. I don't think um um gameplay of yet. I don't know about Morpheus. He's kind of cool. I don't know. I guess RF turns like more high heel monster with titties. I guess something like that. But yeah, I know it's weird, but I guess whatever. Outbreak. That's been Outbreak an enemy, but I haven't played Outbreak. I haven't, but I think a lot of gameplay of it. You know, trying to run this game. I almost say I guess A tier. I think it's underrated as hell. Where's the other one at? Are they the same games? I think one's like an A tier version. Anyway, Outbreak, another underrated game, like Veronica in my opinion. Um, Good boss battles. Story the same thing. You're trying to get out of the Raccoon City in time for the missile hits. I haven't played it, but I watched people play it. Same with Survivor and Dead Aim. I haven't played them, but I've seen gameplays of it. The inventory, I want to say it because I want to see how I feel about it. Story, I don't know much about it. Like I said, not story. Gunplay, I don't know much about it. Like I said, I played them. I want some gameplay of it. But yeah. Umbrella Chronicles. These are the rail shooter games. I'm gonna say it for both. I find they're okay games. The camera shakes so fucking much that it's hard to aim. I do love the I love the Delta Chronicles and more than Umbrella Chronicles. On the Delta Chronicles, if we fight the two tyrants, they're so hard to beat. It took me almost an hour to beat them. I think Darkside Chronicles are a bit better, in my opinion. So for me, that's why it's B tier. But B or C, good ranking. They're both same thing. between what they are, they're telling stories. For example, Chronicles, I believe it's 0, 1, and 3, I think. And then Dark Side, it's 2, um, Code Veronica, and Aperture Javier, which is a new story, which I also like in the game too as well. This game has, I think, Rustro Tales or something like that. But yeah, um, Raccoon City, shit, just a shit game. I hate it to a passion. It's more action. It's more actioning than RE6, and you can kill Leon. Like what the fuck? Nemesis is stupid. Carlos is stupid in this game. William was okay, but this game his stars so stupid. He's like stars, instead of stars. You know what I mean? Like you can kill Leon. Who the fuck idea was that? Like you know Leon lives. Why make him? Why have that? Even have that option for it? Like I don't understand. Um, RE3D. I know what this game is. I haven't heard it before. This is not Mercenaries. I heard about it. I haven't played it yet. I don't know much about it. So I'm not gonna rank the game. Umbrella Corps. Let me explain why. And Resistance again. Poorly balanced system. It could have been a good game, but poorly balanced. Like hoping RE-verse they make it better. But yeah. Um. Yeah, Umbrella Corps. Why it didn't even come to resist. But yeah. My ranking. So I want to change anything. On a 7, I bring down to A, but it's going. So top here, I think it's good. I'm gonna move these over here. I think the remake is better than the original, so I think this right here is pretty good. These two are good right here. I think 2 should go ahead of the remake. And 3 should go last. But the S tier, all great games, by the way. A, RE7 should go right there. RE4, I'm on right here. This. And then I think that's good right there. RE5 I like it better. Village I like better than RE5, I think. Village is gonna bring it A and B, in my opinion. Yeah, I think B is a good ranking, in my opinion. C, I like a lot. D, I like 6 better than 0. No, I mean, I like 0 better than 6. And this, I guess I like this one, these games right here. Yeah. That's not the video so long. But yeah, this is not a ranking. Again, if you're mad at me, don't simple. If you want to out provide an S tier or this game S tier or whatever. Again, it's my opinion only. You have your own opinions. If you about these games. Yeah, these are my opinion. This is my opinion as well. But yeah, if you bash me, I don't care. Because like I said, everyone has their own feelings about their games. You know, people don't love RE6. I get mad because this game's not on A tier. But yeah. That's it for today's video. Hope to see you next time. Bye.